Okay, I got 3 kayaks here, surf skis actually. The first one I'm going to talk about today is the orange and white one. It's Ocean Racing Surf Ski, made by Red Creek Distributors. Measures 19 foot long by 18.5 inches wide. It's a lifeguard spec ski. Has a fin on the bottom. Pedals in the footwells here. This kayak is actually pretty long from the back of the seat to the pedals. It's about 43 inches, which is pretty good size. I'm 250 pounds and 6 foot tall, and I can fit in this thing and paddle it. It has foot straps attached to it, and they're big enough that I can get my size 13 feet in them. It has the nose on it, almost like the Hayden here, except this is the new style. It's a pretty fast ski. Let me back up and you can compare it to the shearwater surf ski. And this is a Hayden, the Magnum PI surf ski. Give you a good idea of the size of these things. Okay. So the top one, the Ocean Racing Surf Ski, that one is actually a quite a bit taller hull than the shearwater. Shearwater sits a lot lower in the water, and is actually, the shearwater is a little more stable. But the Ocean Racing Surf Ski seems to handle the chop a little bit better with some more rocker than the shearwater. The shearwater has a very narrow bow and it pierces the waves, whereas the Ocean Racing Red Creek surf ski goes over them, just like the Hayden. This kayak's in really good condition, probably made in the late 80s, early 90s. Has a hatch in the back where you can access your cables and stuff to the rudder. The seat well is pretty smooth, and you can see that one compared to the shearwater. They're very similar, very similar. Then you go to the Hayden. Hayden has a very shallow seat pan. It has adjustments for the foot pedals with 2 little screws and cables folded over, and the rudder on this thing works great. It's pretty lightweight too. It's comparable to the others, to the shearwater. The old Hayden, I think, has a big wooden rib running down the center of it, which makes it a little bit heavier. So that's that. That's the surf ski from Red Creek Distributors.